Introduction. During the World War II years, the battles of Khalkh River started simultaneously in Mongolia. The leading members of the Parliament Lower House made a decision to establish Mongolian Red Cross Coalition, and in 1939, Mongolian Red Cross Society was established. Engaging public to community health-saving activities, providing first aid to general public, establishing Red Cross Coalition in primary level was mentioned in the decision of the Parliament's lower house. Mongolian Red Cross Society has sent requests to join International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, joined the International Humanitarian Law. On September 15, 1959, Mongolian Red Cross Society became the 84th member national society. It is stated on the International Red Cross and Red Crescent Movement statutes: if any government has joined international humanitarian law and Geneva Convention, there will be only one Red Cross national society in the country. According to the Mongolian Red Cross Society law, which was approved in 2000, Parliament of Mongolia ratified Mongolian Red Cross Society as the only nationwide humanitarian organization with auxiliary role to Government of Mongolia in Mongolian territory. There was a need to change and adapt the law accordingly to national development and social situation. Therefore, on the 7th of February 2016, the Parliament of Mongolia adopted a new version of law on legal status of Mongolian Red Cross Society. With the help of International Committee of the Red Cross and the International Federation of National Societies, played an important role in the process of drafting, editing, and ratifying this law. Under the international humanitarian law and following the fundamental principles of the Red Cross movement, Mongolian Red Cross Society is legally recognized as only one humanitarian organization with special auxiliary role to support and collaborate the government of Mongolia on humanitarian policy and actions. Under the international humanitarian law and following the fundamental principles of Red Cross movement, Mongolian Red Cross Society's main activities are providing health and first aid, ensuring disaster preparedness, providing social care service, increase the number of blood donors, HIV/AIDS prevention, and youth movement activities. Today's Mongolian Red Cross Society: 33 mid-level branches, 703 primary level branches, over 90,000 members and supporters, 89,000 volunteers, 54,000 junior, 17,000 youth members, 4,201 special members, 672 member humanitarian organizations, 1,084 honorary donors, 151 best humanitarian workers, 314 humanitarian best herders. Types of membership. There are 3 types of membership at the Mongolian Red Cross Society: subscribing members, sponsoring special members, and humanitarian member organization. Subscribing member is a person who is registered in primary level branch of Mongolian Red Cross Society and plays leading role in Red Cross activities and pays annual subscription. Sponsoring special member is a person who is registered in primary level branches of Mongolian Red Cross Society, actively engaged in activities, and permanently gives donation. The amount of donation and status of the sponsoring special member is regulated in the rules of procedure. Humanitarian Member Organization is an organization which supports the Mongolian law on legal status of the Mongolian Red Cross Society and its statutes. Furthermore, their entire organization supports and collaborates with the Society on humanitarian work as well as providing financial assistance. Every year, we are implementing projects dedicated to the public in the framework of health and first aid. Through these projects, we indirectly involve over 30,000 and directly involves 4,500 target population. In order to improve vulnerable population life quality, we are providing social care to over 60,000 people each year. The Comprehensive Socio-Economic Development of Rural Mongolia project was implemented in 7 provinces, delivered social care and services to 51,342 people. Every year, we reach out to more than 150,000 people through the health promotion, first aid training programs, and STDs, HIV prevention projects. Mongolian Red Cross Society has started activities of International Committee of Red Cross since 1990. Main activities are dedicated to implement international humanitarian law in Mongolia and to support the government of Mongolia in fulfilling its functions in the international treaties and conventions. Mongolian Red Cross Society, in collaboration with the Ministry of Education, initiated a new subject in the curriculum of middle school titled Exploring Humanitarian Law, with the purpose to introduce the main principles of international humanitarian law to adolescent students. In addition, humanitarian law lesson is added to the Mongolian State University of Education's History and Social Studies teachers' preparation curriculum. The contents of international humanitarian law and the law on armed forces are included in the national programs of the Military General Staff of Mongolian Armed Forces and military officers of the Mongolian Armed Forces. Mongolian Red Cross Society is promoting international humanitarian law activities at the 33 mid-level branches located in the districts and provinces. Mongolian Red Cross Society participates in the Han Quest annual military training in order to promote international humanitarian law. The participation of the Mongolian Red Cross Society has been discontinued in the Han Quest military exercise. Thus, we are working towards participating actively from 2016. Our cooperation with the International Red Cross Committee has widened its framework, and as a result, the East Asian Regional Delegation's legal advisor, Richard Desani, provided technical assistance on the draft law of the legal status of Mongolian Red Cross Society.